What's good, planty peeps? My name is Lily and welcome to Peace Lily Plants. So today I want to share with you my favorites from the last month, meaning the ones that are growing the fastest and looking the prettiest. These kind of videos are so fun and easy to shoot because it's literally, look at how awesome this plant is. But I thought it'd be fun to throw in here not only my favorites from the last month, but my fails from the last month. Because as it turns out, even if you have a great thumb, you can still kill a few things. Or while most of my fails aren't completely dead yet, but they're definitely in the ICU. And this has been a big month for philodendrons, randomly enough, so let's just get right into it. But also, before we dive in, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel to keep up with my planting journey. First up, we have my favorite plant. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it my favorite plant. Regular good old heartleaf philodendron, which is Philodendron cordatum or Philodendron heteroraceum. I'm not sure which one it is technically, but I can't tell the difference between the two, and people seem to call them both, so whatever. So you can see on this one, it's got a nice vine happening here, and it just spits out a new little baby on this vine about once a week, once every 2 weeks. It's really fun to watch. I've got it sitting right over my laptop, so the hearts are just cascading down towards me while I work, and it's fun to watch the new leaves coming up every couple weeks. It's so simple but so beautiful. And as a bonus, I'm going to show you my other heartleaf philodendron that's also doing awesome. Look at this bad boy. I can't even. This is so dark, cute, and pretty. And for a while, this thing just wasn't doing that much, but then I repotted it, gave it a soil refresh, and it has really taken off. I know I included this in my last favorites video at the beginning of the summer, but 3 months later, this thing just keeps growing like a weed, and I can't get over how beautiful I find heartleaf philodendron. Sticking with the philodendron theme, here we have a Philodendron micans. And this bad boy is also growing like crazy, and just like the heartleaf, I think it's absolutely beautiful. The heartleaf is more of like a matte, shiny. Matte and shiny are the total opposite of each other. Whatever you would call a normal plant. Normal plant texture and all green, and this is more of a darker green, sometimes burgundy with a velvet feel to the leaves. I love them both, and I love that they're similar. They both have the heart-shaped leaves, but they're also different enough that you can tell the difference. I am just loving heart-shaped philodendrons lately. So one more philodendron while we're on a philodendron kick. This is 2 cuttings of Philodendron Brazil that I put in a pot, and they were well-rooted cuttings, and I was just thinking that I'll start a new Brazil plant. And it didn't do anything for a month or 2, but then it started poking out this guy. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's the little stick looking thing coming off of it, so you can tell it's about to put out a new leaf. I'm really excited to figure out what's gonna happen with this. I'm like, is the new leaf gonna be like a baby Brazil? Is it gonna be more similar to the size of these leaves?
We shall see!
Moving on from the philodendrons, we have this dark syngonium, and I really can't tell you the species name. I just know it's a syngonium, aka arrowhead plant, and I really appreciate this dark green foliage, and different lightings kind of bring out different looks to it. Like when the sun is out, and right now on the camera, it looks like a dark green, and then at other times when I look at it, it looks like it's actually pure black, or at least very dark brown. So that is just really cool to me and really different, because I can't say that I own very many dark plants. Some of the leaves poking through are like a dark burgundy, you see that one right there. So I just think that the color scheme is unique. I don't think I've seen this anywhere before, and it's cool looking, and it's pretty different from other plants in my collection. This is my Monstera Adansonii. It started out as 2 well-rooted cuttings from my friend, and I had the cuttings growing in separate pots for like 6 months. Then I recently put them together in this pot, and I just think this is such a cute plant. It looks so full and luscious, and just can't wait to see how it grows. It's already got some new leaves curling out here. I know you see that light green one. So it's taking to its new situation of being in this pot, and again, it's just such a good looking plant. I feel like this is something that anyone could have in their house, and it would be like a conversation starter, you know.
What's up with that plant? All the holes in it. It looks so cool.
And I also appreciate that I never bought an Adansonii. This is all from my friend's plant, so it's just cool how you make new plants with old plants. So we have a Marple Queen Pothos, Marple Mamacita, according to Peace Lily Plants, the store that is. And you know, for a while when I had this, it wasn't doing that much, so I felt kind of meh towards it. And then I think that the summer sun and it getting acclimated to my house, one day it just started to take off like crazy, and it's just been going crazy ever since. There's almost no words, like, what can you even say? That is just so beautiful. And it amazes me that the variegated pothos, or, well, technically it's Nephroprimnum, is just a super common, super cheap plant, but I could see a hypothetical reality where this would be one of the rare, exciting plants. So anyway, I'll give you just one more moment here to admire this beauty. So the last plant I have, I literally just got it yesterday, so maybe it shouldn't actually qualify as a favorite of September, but I can't not include this. It's a Silver Splash Syndapsis. And it's just, honestly, a lot more beautiful than I even expected. Because when I ordered it, I was thinking to myself, is this really even going to be that different from the Exotica? I'll post a picture of my Exotica for comparison. But the leaf shape is a little bit different, and the patterning is totally different. But I'm really excited to have this one, and I'm also really excited to propagate it and sell it in the shop, because it'll actually be a rare plant. And, you know, having rare plants in the shop means that I'll make more money in the long run, so that's a good thing. Finally, for my favorites of the last month, we have this Angel Wing Begonia that is absolutely beautiful. You can tell the new leaves are even shinier than the old ones, like these two near the top. I honestly cannot get over how beautiful this plant is. It doesn't even look real. It looks like something in nature could not possibly look this intricate and gorgeous. I'm proud of this and also a little bit confused, to be honest, because I've killed like 5 begonias in the last 6 months, and this one is doing well, inexplicably. So I'm just gonna appreciate it while it's here. People do say in general that the cane begonias are easier than the Rex begonias, so maybe they're right. Maybe this is a sign that I should try more cane begonias. But anyway, I am just absolutely in love with this plant. So now it's time to feel shame. Time to uncover my fails for the month of September. This is a very sad wrinkly leaf peperomia. I forgot the scientific name. So I had a burgundy one and a green one in 2 different pots, and they were doing fine for like 6 months to a year. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just started to sag like this. and look really sad. And I looked at them and I wondered, is the pot that they're in too big for them? Because it seemed like the pots that they were in might be a little oversized. So I unpotted them and found out the root system was like microscopic. And I was able to put both plants in this little pot. But I think this plant is done. They're done with life. I don't know if you can see it. There's one tiny baby leaf in the middle that looks like it's growing and doing okay. So I might, after this video, just cut off all the sad leaves and let the plant give all of its energy to that new leaf and trying to grow back, and we'll see what happens. But if this dies, then I can just go to Lowe's and get another one.
It was fun while it lasted, little guy.
Once again, we have yet another dying peperomia. This is a peperomia piccolobanda, and I swear from the moment it entered my house, it just did not want to be here. But it's still alive and kicking, so I just go with it. And kind of as with the other peperomia, there are some really small leaves near the base that look like they're new and look like they might make it. So maybe the new growth is gonna save this guy. I just take it a day at a time and let it be what it is. Here's my last plant fail of the month. It is a Hoya Bella that I got a couple months ago, and I put it in a terracotta pot, and maybe that was a bad idea because I've heard since then that Hoya Bella like to be more moist than other Hoya. So it was not seeming that happy, and every time I would check on it, the soil was dry. So I was like, okay, I need to move it out of terracotta and put it in ceramic or something that will hold the water more. Put it in this ceramic pot, and I guess it's doing slightly better, but on a weekly basis, leaves are turning yellow and falling off. It doesn't like any amount of water I get it. If I give it water, it's overwatered. If I don't give it water, it's underwatered. You can see along the vines, well, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but in person, you can see the aerial roots coming out all along the plant. So I might just cut the entire thing up and put the cuttings in water and let those aerial roots take off and just try to make a new plant. I'm thinking theoretically that maybe if I started the plant from scratch and it was acclimated to my home from the beginning, then maybe it would have more of a chance of living. Who knows? Sometimes there's really no rhyme or reason why a plant didn't do good, but you just try to learn something from the experience and move on with it. And my last fail, I don't even have a plant of because I already killed it. But the Calathea frutty that I showed you in my birthday haul video, yeah, it's already dead. People are lying when they said that Calathea are really, really difficult. Good thing it was in the half off section. So anyway, that's my plant favorites and fails for September. Now go ahead and tell me in the comments section, what plants do you have that are thriving right now? What plants are you killing right now? I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching to this point in the video especially. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And lastly, wherever you are and whatever your circumstances, bloom where you are planted, honey. See you in the next one. Bye.